Yes, I love you.
But when you love someone, you work it out.
You don't just throw it away.
You have to be careful with it.
You might never get it again.
Life is about losing. As we get older, we lose our hair, we lose our teeth, we lose our mothers, our fathers, our sisters, and but it's the ones who overcome, they're lost in life and could shun away adversity and always willing to fight it. Every particular moment in life are the ones that are able to transcend and be able to spread the word to other people who's in that same particular genre as they are.
Here are 7 rules for a happier life. Number 1, make peace with your past so it won't hurt your present and your future. What other people think of you is none of your business, nor theirs. Focus on yourself. Time heals practically everything. Number 4, no one is in charge of your happiness except you. Number 5, don't compare your life to others and don't judge them. You have no idea what their journey is all about. Number 6, stop thinking too much. It's all right not to know all the answers. Nobody does. They will come to you when you least expect it. That's the magic of life. And number 7, smile. You don't own all the problems in the world. Enjoy the present.
The person who hurt you, the person who broke you, is not going to come back and fix you. One of the most crippling things we could ever do, please hear me, one of the most crippling things that we could ever do is look for our peace in the same place we lost it. It may not be your fault what happened, but it is your responsibility to heal.
Just stop thinking, worrying, looking over your shoulder, wondering, doubting, fearing, hurting, hoping for some easy way out, struggling, grasping, confusing, itching, scratching, mumbling, bumbling, grumbling, humbling, stumbling, numbling, rambling, gambling, tumbling, scumbling, scrambling, hitching, hatching, bitching, moaning, groaning, honing, boning, horse shitting, hair splitting, nitpicking, piss trickling, nose sticking, ass gouging, eyeball poking, finger pointing, alleyway sneaking, long waiting, small stepping, evil eyeing, back scratching, searching, perching, besmirching, grinding away at yourself. Stop it and just do.
You're not a procrastinator. You have a habit of procrastinating. Big difference. You see, all habits have 3 parts. There's a trigger, and in the case of procrastination, the trigger is always stress. Then there's a pattern you repeat, and in the case of procrastination, it is to avoid doing something. And then there's a reward. You get a little stress relief. So next time that you're in a situation where you feel yourself hesitate, you spent way too much time checking out the highlights from last night's scores, what you're going to do is you're going to go, oh, I must be stressed out about something. Acknowledge the stress. Then go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I want you to count to yourself because I want you to interrupt the habit that's stored here, and I want you to awaken your prefrontal cortex. Then I want you to just work, just for 5 minutes. And here's the other cool thing. We know based on research that if we can get you to start, 80% of you are going to keep going.
It's crazy. I read one quote. I don't know, it's an anonymous author, but he said, the first person to raise his hand in violence is the first man to run out of ideas.
Absolutely.
And I never wanted to be that man.
That's what happens when you start cursing. That's because you ran out of ideas.
You ran out of ideas on how to express yourself.
Yes.
I don't want to work a job at all. Like, I just don't want to do it. I'm not going to do anything that I don't like doing. So what, you just want to be homeless then with no money? Is that what you want your life to be like? I mean, I don't know, is that really the only other option? I have to do something I don't like doing in order to live? Yes, dude. It's sad, but you gotta accept that that's just the way it is. You see, that's something I just don't get at all. The whole, that's just the way it is. Like, nothing ever had to be the way it is now. Things could have been a different way. Yeah, well, it doesn't really matter if you think it's stupid because that's still the way it is. Sooner or later, you're gonna have to confront real life, dude. What if I just left and like grew my own food somewhere? Like in nature? I mean, that requires work too. Just a different kind of work. So there's just no escaping work, right? I mean, technically, but work can be fun. Just don't think so negatively about life and maybe you'll be good.
How does someone find their passion?
By tasting things. Like, how do you know if you love surfing if you've never fucking surfed? So let me ask you a question. If I'm like, yo, bro, 30 days, you're just gonna do 30 different things. Like, what are some of the things that come to mind?
Music. I love cooking.
Why don't you make a video tonight, take your phone, set it up, and cook, and post it on YouTube and see what the fuck happens? That's actually how you do it, brother.
It's execution.
It's always execution. Everybody plays out life in their brain instead of with their hands and their legs. You have to do. It's only doing. Everything that plays in the head is all insecurities and bullshit. It all comes down to not giving a fuck what people think. It's being strong enough to put up that cooking video and being okay with people in your life texting you and be like, what the fuck are you doing? Which you then reply to, what the fuck are you doing? Get the fuck out of my fucking cooking YouTube video. You worry about you, mom. You worry about you, Rick. What do you mean what I'm doing? I'm living my fucking life. What the fuck are you doing? I'm doing what I want to do. What the fuck are you doing? Get out of my fucking life.